Now, I don't know about you guys, but I am feeling great, and I am excited to bring you today's Dollar Tree haul. These are some must-have items that I have found that I am super, super excited about. My name is Jamie. I am the Crafty DIY Guy. Welcome to my channel. All right, you guys, as I mentioned, I am super excited about some of the things that I'm finding at Dollar Tree. These are just kind of like everyday things that I think you should be on the lookout for at Dollar Tree. You know, Dollar Tree recently raised their prices, and I sort of understand it. I sort of hate it. But I still want to shop there, and I still think that there's some really great deals and great bargains out there. And today's haul is just kind of a collection of stuff. There's not really any theme. There's no like holiday. There's definitely some new stuff. There's some really fun stuff that I've found. And there's some stuff that I think is worth grabbing. So if you are on the hunt and you're like me and you just want to go out and find some really fun, cool stuff, then go out, have a good time, look for it. Hopefully this will inspire you and you'll find some of this stuff. If you are one of my subscribers, thank you so much for being here. I truly, truly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. The OGs, that's just the original gang that has been with me from the very beginning. Thank you guys so much. If you're not subscribing to my channel, please do. And if you think you are subscribed to my channel, double check, make sure. I am very, very close to hitting 50,000 subscribers, and it's really amazing. It's really, really awesome. And I want to thank all of you guys so much for that. You know what? Let's jump into this haul because again, it's going to be very eclectic, we'll say. And we're going to start with these snakes. I had been looking for these for a while. They brought them in, they brought them out, they brought them in, they brought them out. And I wanted to grab like 6 of them. And it's so funny. So they're all about the same size. And then I've got one guy that's a little shorter than the others. But I have been wanting to do a DIY with these. And I wanted to do a very specific DIY with these. And this will give you an idea of what I want to do with them. But if you've not found these at your Dollar Tree, definitely look for them because they're super fun. And, you cut the heads off, you cut the tails off, and you've got some really fun things that you can do with them. I've made mirrors with these. I was inspired by a project that Jennifer from Little Bit of Common Crazy did, where she made some extremely high-end looking vases using these and those Dollar Tree vases. And I totally copied her and gave her a shout out, as I'm giving her another shout out right now on my channel. And it was beautiful. When it was a great DIY. Why not shout it out? But these are really fun to work with. So if you can grab these, and if you can get past the fact that they're snakes, then I would definitely get those. Now, the other thing that I grabbed, this is in the kitchen section, and I found that this little ramekin that they sell, this is a great little ramekin. This is great for dips. It's great for like a little mac and cheese if you just want something kind of small. I think that these are really, really fun. And I originally bought this because I was going to do something as a DIY with it. But honestly, I love having these so much in my kitchen. They are glass. So I use it in my kitchen. I've made little egg souffles in it and put this in the air fryer, and it's turned out perfect. There's a lot of really cool stuff that you can do with that. I'm not going to throw that one on the floor like I did the other ones. Now, the other thing that I came across, and if you know me, my middle initials spelled gem with a J. And I also love gemstones. I've collected gemstones for years, and they're not like super expensive or anything like that. They're little small ones, and eventually maybe I'll get like a ring or something made out of them. I don't know. But gemstone soaps. And I thought that these were super, super cute as soon as I saw them. There is this one that is a amethyst, and it says that it brings you peace, balance, and inner strength. And it actually smells really, really good. You can smell it through the paper, or through the plastic rather. But I just loved what they said on here, like peace and meditation and balance, and like I think that one was inner strength. And then for this one, I thought it was emerald at first. I was super excited, but it's jade, but that's still really cool because it also brings in serenity, harmony, and health. And again, super, super cool. And that one, ooh, that one smells really good. I might have to take a shower tonight with that one. But I love having soaps. I love having a lot of different scents in the shower. My shower, you would think 14 people live in my house, but it's just me and Otis, and he doesn't take a shower, so you know that all those soaps and everything belong to me. But hey, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And speaking of soap, I also bought this soap. Now, I thought that this first looked really, really expensive. I loved this kind of plaid box. I think that this would be beautiful in a gift box if you were doing like something, maybe an Easter basket or something for the man in your life. Like that could be fantastic to be in there. But I loved the way that this, you could smell this like just through the box itself. This is a peppermint and tea tree soap, and that's a really good size soap. And it smells so good. And the great thing, I've used peppermint soaps before, and the great thing I love about a peppermint soap is like first thing in the morning when I get up, especially if I have to get up super early to catch a flight, like some of the flights that I've been on lately because I've been traveling a lot more for work. The peppermint soap is such a great way to wake up. It just, the way it smells, and the tea tree oil makes my skin feel really, really nice. So I actually grabbed like 4 of these, to be honest, but you may want to grab some of these. Just don't try and find them at the store that I went to, because I might have bought them all. The other thing that I did grab when I was there, this little crafter square tool, it kind of looks like a Cricut tool, but what I have used this in particular for in my craft room is to, you know how you buy like the Dollar Tree signs or the Dollar Tree frames, and they have like the, it looks like there's etched glass or something on the front of them, and it's usually just like an adhesive of some kind. Use this to scrape it off, and it works really, really well. And I like this because I don't have to use my expensive Cricut tool to kind of pry things open or to scrape things with, and I can use this instead. So I actually have a couple of these on hand, and I really think that they're great for that. And I do think that it's worth $1.25. The other thing that I do like, and I don't know so much if it's worth $1.25 because I do feel like that these are kind of thin and skimpy, but I do like the scent. It's this luminescence, and this is the clean linen scent, and these are tea lights, and I bought 2 packages of them. I have a little like a Buddha statue that I don't think it's a Buddha statue actually, but I have this little statue that's out on the front porch that I did pick up from Dollar Tree, and it holds a tea light, and these are perfect for these. And even though it does have a scent to it, I'd probably want something with like citronella outside maybe, but this is a good kind of temporary solution. And if I end up using these inside in like my bathroom or in other places in the house, then they're going to smell really good. And that's also super important to me. I told you I had a lot of random small stuff, and I definitely do. I don't know if you guys have tried any of the Betty Crocker cookie mixes or not, but this peanut butter cookie mix is one of my absolute favorites. This is not one I buy all the time because this is a trigger food for me, which means I will bake these cookies and I will eat the entire batch of cookies. But I will occasionally do that, especially if I know I've got some friends coming over. I need to give some neighbors some thank you gifts because I am very delayed from giving them thank you gifts when I had COVID. And they brought me food and brought me, plates and stuff. So it was very, very kind. And I want to bake them some cookies. And I ain't much of a baker, so they're going to get the Betty Crocker. But I'm also going to mix these chocolate chunks into it that I picked up also from Dollar Tree. And these are 100% chocolate. And these are actually really generous sized chunks. So when you mix this with this together, it actually kind of makes a really nice kind of chunky cookie, which I think is really, really tasty. And who knows, maybe I'll end up going to a fancy bakery and getting them some cupcakes and then just kind of keeping those for myself. But Let's see what else. Of course, you know I grabbed some socks while I was out. I'm trying to be really good with the socks and not buying a lot of socks, but I didn't have these golf socks, so I bought them. And I'm okay with that. Also, remember, I've got a lot of stuff here, and I have receipts kind of all over the place, but I just wanted to remind you, whenever you are shopping, save your receipts, scan them in an app called Fetch Rewards. There's a link down below in the description box. When you scan your receipts, you are going to earn points to then redeem for gift cards. So basically, you're getting paid to go shopping, because if you go to the gas station, you go to McDonald's, you go to the grocery store, you go to Dollar Tree, you go to Dollar General, you go to Macy's, wherever you are shopping, every time you scan your receipt, you're going to earn points. And if you use the code in my description box below, you'll get 2,000 points right when you scan your very first receipt that is accepted by Fetch Rewards. So definitely check it out, because I've been able to redeem my points for some really cool gift cards. I can get Amazon gift cards, I can get Walmart, I can get Visa. You can get physical gift cards in some places. So if you needed to give like a physical gift card as a gift, you could do that. You can get online gift cards, so you can get that immediate gratification, which I definitely can appreciate, especially when it comes to shopping on Amazon, for example, which you can get on your Fetch Rewards site. So definitely check it out. Do you guys remember these bamboo cutting boards that they had at Dollar Tree? I feel like these are a little bit lighter than the previous ones, but I'm fine with that. I've used these for a lot of different projects in the past. I have made, gosh, what haven't I made? I should really say. I have made all kinds of stuff with these. I've made sconces. I've made some displays. I've done a tiered kind of shelf with them. You can do a lot of really cool things with these. I even put nautical rope through the four corners and made hanging shelves, and now Dollar Tree sells the hanging shelves. But I saw these in the kitchen section, and I wanted to grab them because I actually am going to use those in my kitchen. I have really big like cheese boards and things like that, but I wanted something smaller. So if a friend comes over and we're just hanging out in the living room, we can each have our own little cheese board, you know, and we can have our own little charcuteries and not have to worry about this big giant plate. And it's easier to just kind of rest it here on your belly or something. The other thing that I grabbed, and this was brand new, and I did grab 3 tubes of these. Where are they? It's by Super Glue. I don't know where the third one is, but you trust me, I bought 3 of them. And it is Silicone kitchen and bath sealer. And, you know, if your tub, the silicone seal that's around your tub, if it's starting to come apart or dry out, then why not use it? And the Super Glue brand is such a great brand that I knew that this would probably be amazing. And so I bought 3 tubes of them just because they are kind of a smaller tube, and I wanted to make sure I had enough to go all the way around the tub. So I am going to be using this on my tub, and I'll let you guys know how it works. But it says that it's, you know, mold and mildew resistant as well, which I think is so important in the bathroom. I hate having a dirty bathroom, and this is going to be something that's going to help me. And I hope it helps me anyway. The other thing that I grabbed when I was at my Dollar Tree, and I've not seen these, or I think I'd seen these in the past, but I never kind of put them together. So if you watch like Bargain Bethany, for example, she makes some of the cutest DIYs where she does these like faux cakes and faux cookies. Whitney from over at Whiskey and Wit does them as well. And they all were using this like 3D puffy paint. And I could not figure out for the life of me, where are they getting this from? And they kept saying it was from Dollar Tree. And I finally figured out it is this fabric paint. It is 3D fabric paint that you can use. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's it. And I grabbed 4 containers of it because I wanted to use white. And I wanted to be able to have this for upcoming kind of holiday DIYs, honestly, probably kind of saving it until Christmas time. And, you know, they had every other color out there, but they had very small supplies of white. So I grabbed up 4 of them. I did leave some of them on the countertop for you guys. And that was something I grabbed. Now, the other thing that I always grab whenever I'm at Dollar Tree, and I always get mixed comments about these, but I get Dollar Tree batteries. I buy the AA batteries and I buy the AAA batteries at Dollar Tree. And I have to say, I'm actually really happy with them. Now, I'm not using them for major electronics or, kind of major, like I use them in my remotes. I use them for my string light applications and fun things like that. And that's about it. I'll use them for little pop lights for Dollar Tree DIYs, but I'm really happy with the way that these work and the way that they last. And, for $1.25, I make sure I always get the 6 packs of the batteries. And again, I think that they're great, and I really do enjoy kind of using those batteries. Now, the other thing that I found, and I was so excited when I found them, I actually grabbed 2 of them, are these Crocs handy lighters. These lighters are fantastic because they have this kind of stick to them here. So if you're lighting candles, if you are lighting, mainly for me, candles, but for fireplace wood, if you're doing something maybe outside in a chimenea or something, these are great lighters for that. And I always like to have a lighter, and I like to keep one outside on the front porch. And since it is front porch season, I wanted to get one of these for the front porch and one for the back deck, because I'm going to be having, I have a fire pit, I have the smaller, just candles and different things out there. I have a fire pit on my front porch while it's still a little chilly. It's like a little tiny, kind of a stone fire pit that was a housewarming gift for me. And, these are great to have. And I like to have one that's kind of dedicated to be out there that I can use whenever I am kind of out there enjoying it. Now, the other thing that I grabbed is some Scotch tape, because I'm always running out of Scotch tape. And I thought for $1.25, that was a pretty good deal. I don't really know, to be honest. I didn't compare this like at Target or anything. So if you think that Scotch tape is cheaper, or you've seen it cheaper, like at Walmart or Target, let me know in the comments below, because I think the great thing about Dollar Tree is sometimes convenience, especially if you're lucky enough to have a good Dollar Tree. And $1.25 may not have been the greatest buy, but you were there and it was convenient for you to grab. And I think that's also kind of why they kind of do what they do. The other things that I grabbed are, I'm kind of waiting to show some of that stuff. They had some really cool skincare stuff. And this was a men's brand that they have. This is called Men's Refresh. It's Bolero. And there's a facial cleanser. And then there is a exfoliant. And I do love kind of exfoliants, and I love having cleansers and options. And this is a cedar leaf and aloe. And this is the same scent here. And it smells really, really good. Even though it's sealed, there was one that wasn't, so I was able to smell it with that one, but it didn't buy that one. And these are really nice to have in the shower, and especially like an exfoliating scrub. And what also I thought was great about these, because I do have so much travel for work that's coming up, these are a great size to put in my bag that I can take with me and carry with me while I'm traveling. And then speaking of traveling, I like to try out different types of scrubs and things, and hopefully I find one that I like. And this was a deep charcoal acne scrub. Now, I really like to do a harder or a more grittier scrub, especially if I've been on an airplane all day. There's just something about being stuck in that tube, in the air. When I get to my hotel finally, or after I've been working all day, when I go back to my hotel room, I like to scrub my face, and I like to use something that's got a little more grit to it, followed up with a good moisturizer, of course. And that's also why I grabbed this one while I was there. Now, the other things that I grabbed while I was at Dollar Tree. Hello, pretty blue frame. It's a 4x6. This is a great size for me. I have a lot of photos that are kind of this size. My grandparents' engagement photo, I've been looking for a new frame for that, and that's going to be perfect for it because it's got my favorite color, blue. And I thought it was just a great, very expensive looking frame. It's not very lightweight at all. So, if anybody touches it, they're going to know that it probably came from Dollar Tree, but that's okay. It's beautiful to look at. and they don't need to be touching my frames anyway. The other thing I grabbed while I was there are these Sure Scent refills. Now, if you're not sure with what the Sure Scents are, it's kind of Dollar Tree's version of Airwick. They have the plug-in part that you can buy, and then you can buy the different scents. And I've tried the fresh linen, which I really, really like. I've tried the berry, which is also very good. And then this one is lavender, and I wanted to have the lavender for my bedroom specifically. So, this one I got for my bedroom. The clean linen one I keep kind of over where the litter box area is to, you know, make sure that that stays as fresh and clean as possible with, of course, Daddy doing his part to clean it out for Mr. Otis. Another thing that I grabbed, they had some fun IronOn Transfers at Dollar Tree. And this is such a great way to take a very basic t-shirt or denim jacket and just have fun with it. There was this one that said girl power that I picked up for a friend of mine. And I like that she's just like a big girl and just, you know, she's just loving life. And I thought that that was such a great statement. And then I really liked this one. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do this on a t-shirt from me. And I'm going to cut this up and kind of reposition it so it's not just going like this. I want it to kind of go across. But it says, keep looking up. There may be a rainbow waiting for you. And I love that. And I think that rainbows are super powerful and they have a lot of really cool meanings to them. And I don't know, I just think that would be a fun t-shirt to do. So I'm going to play around with that. And I have a Cricut. I can make those kind of things with my Cricut, but for $1.25, and I've surely have a white t-shirt somewhere that I can grab. I'm just going to do it and just have fun with it, and we'll see how it comes out. All right, now, speaking of rainbows, one other sticker that I grabbed, this is actually for a friend of mine, and I just thought it was fun. It's like a little puffy sticker, and I'm going to give this to her, and hopefully she will use that. She's got a bulletin board in her little girl's room, and they're doing like rainbows and unicorns and like stars and different kind of things throughout the room. And I thought that that would be really cute. She has this kind of bulletin board where she puts like pictures of her friends and stuff on. So that's kind of what that is for. And then about some of these jewels, these kind of floral shaped jewels, because I thought that those could be fun for some upcoming spring DIYs and some summer DIYs. So more to come there. Now, I had mentioned that I have some work travel. Oh, you know, before I get into that, sorry. One food item I wanted to share. So I love these kind of taco kits that you can pick up sometimes. And this is a Korean barbecue flavor. And I thought, why not? You know, it'll be something different. And typically what I do to cut down on the sodium is whatever kind of seasoning packets that they include in here, I will always use half of whatever that package is. So that way I'm reducing the sodium, because I do know that these types of things generally have a lot of sodium in them. And yes, it does. So I'm just going to kind of reduce it that way and then kind of offset it with some of my own spices. But Korean barbecue, it's got your shells, it's got your seasoning mix, it's got the chili mole sauce, or the mole sauce, the sesame chili sauce. I don't even know where I saw mole. And it's Korean barbecue inspired, so that should be yummy. Now, I mentioned I have a lot of travel coming up for work. I'm going to be traveling for a large majority of April and May, possibly even June, and it's going to push my DIYs a little out of my comfort zone, because I'm going to be trying to upload and do things, but I'm also going to be doing some fun Dollar Tree shopping hauls from all the different cities that I'll be visiting, which should be really fun and cool. I'm going to try and do those like in the evenings when I'm off, instead of just sitting back at the hotel room. So who knows, maybe you'll see me do a Dollar Tree haul like this from a hotel room very soon. I think that could be really fun. I like to get travel essentials while I am at Dollar Tree, because one, it's convenient, I'm there. And you know, when I'm going on a trip, like I'm going to be going on a trip to Napa Valley, and I'm going to be there. I'm going to be in Napa, I think like 8 days, 9 days, but then I'm also going to be traveling to a couple other cities after that. And this is the perfect size of shaving cream to take with me while I'm on the road, because it is a decent amount. It is, what is it? 5 ounces. It's not something I can put in my carry-on bag, but because I'm going to be gone for so long, this is perfect for me to drop in my shaving kit, and it goes really well. Like, it's kind of the perfect size for some of these things that I bought earlier. Also, I found this battery-operated toothbrush. Now, I bought the old style. This is a little bit different, kind of an updated style, and it did not work for me. So I'm going to see and hope that this one does work, because I have an Oral-B toothbrush that I do like at home, but it doesn't have a travel case, and it's just kind of awkward to travel with it. So I'm hoping that this will be a nice substitute for it. And that was the closest I could get to blue. If they would have had a navy one, I would have loved it, but that's still kind of a bluish color. And then the other thing I like to grab are like just little medicine things, you know, some Alka-Seltzer, some like Gas X type stuff, you know, for heartburn, deodorant. Again, this is a deodorant brand that I use a lot, so that's a great size for me to take, especially if I'm going on a trip that's going to be a week or more. And then this is something that I saw that is a brand name item. This is Nuvia, and if you know about like Airborne and some of those vitamin C enhancers and things, this is very similar to that. This one is particular also because it also is it's a supplement for energy, but it also helps boost your immune system. And, you know, when you are on and off a plane and you're traveling as much as I do, it is very, very easy to get sick, even wearing the mask and stuff that we still have to wear on the airplanes. And so I always like to take things like this. I like to boost my immune system before I get on the plane. While I'm traveling, I will take this and drop it in my backpack. And then once I get through TSA and through security, I can fill my water bottle up with water at the water fountain. I can drop one of these inside my water, get my vitamins while I'm traveling. And, you know, I make sure that I have zinc and all that kind of stuff. And then with just being on the road and, you know, we still have the pandemic stuff we're dealing with, this was such a cool find. I was shocked to find this at Dollar Tree. Have you seen these digital thermometers for $1.25? Like, this is something that I want to have in my kind of toiletry bag, and it was $1.25. Like, that is such a good deal for $1.25. It's a 60-second digital timer. It has very small font, so I can't exactly tell you everything that it has as far as all the bells and whistles here. But it does say that it's high accuracy, it's easy to read, output. That's about all I can see of what it says there. But it's break resistant. That's good. And let's hope that the actual readout for the thermometer part is bigger. But let's see. Let's just open it up and see. Oh yeah, that's going to be great. That is a perfect size to carry with me on my trip. And, you know, I certainly don't want to get sick. I'm not planning on getting sick while I'm traveling, but you never know. And if I'm not feeling real good, I want to be able to take my temperature and see what's going on. And, you know, at one time, these things were really hard to find. And now I think I have like 6 of them in the house. So, I don't really have 6 of them. I have one that's like the gun for the forehead, and then that's a thermometer, not like a gun. And then I also have now this one too. So it's perfect. I've got something for home and then for bag. And then I do have a little dental thing going on back there, and I've got to get that fixed at some point. And this is a dental repair kit for crowns. So if you have a crown that has come loose, or you have it says long-lasting temporary repair for caps and fillings. And I have a filling that has come out because I have a tooth that is cracked. And I need to get it fixed. But I want to have something like this almost as an emergency. If I'm on the road and I'm not going to be home for 2 weeks, I'm going to have to do something. Let's just hope that that doesn't happen to me while I'm traveling. But it's a great thing to have, and it's a great option to have too. All right, everybody, that is my haul for today. I hope that you enjoyed it. Again, this was just kind of a collection of just stuff that I have found that I think is really, really cool at Dollar Tree. Also, this is something I found before I go. I drank this already, so I wasn't going to share it, but it was really good. It's an aloe drink, but it's also got grapes in it, and this was really tasty. Really, really yummy. All right, guys, that is my Dollar Tree haul for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what are some of your favorite travel destinations, and I'm looking forward to some of the upcoming trips that I have. I'm going to be all over the place, literally from California, in Houston, I'm going to be in Sacramento, I'm going to be in Napa, I'm going to be in San Francisco, I'm going to be in Minneapolis. I'm doing all kinds of traveling, and I'm so looking forward to shopping at all the Dollar Trees and all the other stores. I'm hoping to find like a 99-cent only store, but or Dollar Zone. I've heard that there's something called Dollar Zone. Never been there. Anyway, I'm going to have to get a bigger suitcase. All right, guys, take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye.